That's a tough list right there. How do you choose?
Caleb?
Hello, A Day with Caleb. Today we are doing AFI The Directors, a cool docu-series. And yes, another day, another Doug. One of my favorite lines. Love this shirt. But let's just dive right into it. I have almost the entire run of directors. I have like 22, I believe, and there's like 25. So I'm missing 3. I have them written down. But let's just go through each director, and then I'll talk a little bit about maybe one of the movies I like the best from each director, and we'll go that way. Saving the best for last. Comment down below if you know who the best is out of this group. We'll start with certainly not the least capable director, Robert Zemeckis. He's done some amazing films, including my favorite, Back to the Future. I do tend to side with part 2. Not to say Back to the Future is not great, it is, but I love the whole future kind of Armageddon thing. And Castaway, one of Tom Hanks' absolute best performances. Then we get to John McTiernan, Die Hard, Predator, Last Action Hero, of course, Die Hard, one of my favorite Christmas movies. That stirred up some controversy. It is in Christmas, maybe not a Christmas film, but I do watch it every Christmas, so that is cool. Die Hard. Some John McTiernan there. Then we get to Ron Howard, Opie, for any Andy Griffith fans out there. Started as an actor and became or transitioned into a director. Ransom, Parenthood, Splash, Backdraft, Apollo 13. Either Apollo 13 or Backdraft. Ransom is good, and Parenthood, and Splash. Really, all the films he does are great, but I would probably edge Apollo 13 above the rest. Then we get to Adrian Lynn, which I'm not as familiar with their work. Flashdance, 9.5 Weeks, Fatal Attraction. Out of all these, probably 9.5 Weeks is the one I know the most about. So then we get to Robert Altman, MASH, Nashville, The Player, Shortcuts, Gosford Park, Pray Home Companion. That's a tough one because I do love The Player, but Gosford Park is a great mystery, so I probably would pick that. Michael Mann, Manhunter, Heat, The Insider, All the Last of the Mohicans. Heat is a great film if you have not seen it. Great heist film. So I would choose Heat. Then John Frankenheimer, the Manchurian Candidate, Bird of Alcatraz, Grand Prix, Andersonville. Bird of Alcatraz is really a forgotten film most people don't know about, but I would probably choose Manchurian Candidate. It's a great drama. Then David Cronenberg, he does some good fun ones. The Fly, which is the remake of the Vincent Price. Dead Ringers, Naked Lunch, Crash, Existence. Oh, out of those, Existence is a great Jude Law film, but I would probably put Fly just because it is a great remake. Very scary as a kid, very scary, especially when he breaks apart and becomes the Fly. Scary stuff. Then Milos Forman, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The People vs. Larry Flint, and Man on the Moon, Amadeus, and Hair. Probably One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Jack Nicholson's probably one of his best performances in film cinema. So that is cool. Then we get to Lawrence Kasdan, Body Heat, The Big Chill, Silverado, Mumford. Definitely would pick Silverado. Great Western. Not the best Western. Comment down below. You know what the best Western is, and that is Tombstone. But Silverado is a great, great Western. Sidney Pollack, The Way We Were, Tootsie, Out of Africa, and The Firm. That's a tough one. Tootsie is very funny, kind of a precursor to Mrs. Doubtfire, which is a fantastic comedy. But I would choose The Firm just because it's right there. Runaway Dre is like my favorite thriller, but Firm is right behind it. Firm is a fantastic thriller, kind of a crime drama with Tom Cruise. Then we have Joel Schumacher, who almost single-handedly destroyed the comic industry. I will say there have been leaks online about the film he was going to do after Batman and Robin. Was it Batman Legacy? Something like that, but that sounded great. Sadly, we didn't get that, but funny enough, it doesn't list Batman and Robin as one of his films. Batman Forever, though, really, really good film. More of a psychological thing, dealing with the drama of his parents dying and the psychological damage. Maybe not so much the actiony blockbuster, which would become Batman and Robin, but very solid Batman film. The Lost Boys, The Client. Probably would choose Batman Forever since I am a huge comic book fan. The second stack here, Martin Scorsese. That is a tough one. How can you just pick one Martin Scorsese? Casino, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Cape Fear. Out of this list, I would go with Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas for Scorsese. Then the Zucker brothers and Jim Abrams, who I guess worked with them. Airplane, Top Secret, Ruthless People, Ghost, Hot Shots. I would probably go with Airplane because Hot Shots, I like the second one more than the first one. And Airplane, it's reversed. I like the first one over the second one. So we'll go with Airplane with the Zucker brothers. Then we get Barbara Streisand. Yentl, The Prince of Tides, The Mirror Has Two Faces. I have not seen or have I ever heard of Yentl. The Prince of Tides, I believe I have heard of. But the only one out of the three that I have is The Mirror Has Two Faces. So I will choose that film. Then James Cameron. Again, tough to choose just one. Terminator, Aliens, The Abyss, T2, True Lies, Titanic. See, that's a tough one because I do have an obsession with Titanic. But T2, you can't overlook that one, so I will side with Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Then okay, this is David Cronenberg again. I bought it, this is a lot on eBay, and I thought I had my copies, and then this one got mixed in, so we'll put that to the side. The Fly was David Cronenberg's film. William Friedkin, The Exorcist, The French Connection, Cruising, Rules of Engagement. This is tough because, I think, French Connection would probably be my pick. Although The Exorcist, if you ever look at the making of that, the mother, she broke her back, I believe, and then the young girl, she also, I don't know if she broke her back, but it did severely hurt her. So brutal filming, and then all the controversy surrounding that and all that. So the stories behind some of these films are almost more fascinating than the films themselves sometimes. Then we get to Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing, Jungle Fever, Malcolm X, Summer of Sam. Probably would choose Do the Right Thing. That's a good Spike Lee film. It does not have The Inside Man on here. This was made before The Inside Man, or else I would have chosen that one. We'll leave him off. The last three here we'll leave off. Rob Reiner, A Few Good Men, When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, Stand By Me. That's a tough one. Those are four solid films. Probably would do The Princess Bride because it is such a iconic romance style film. Then Gary Marshall, rest in peace. Pretty Women, Exit Eden, Runaway Bride, The Flamingo Kid. Definitely choosing Julia Roberts in Runaway Bride. Very cool. Very good film. One of Julia's best films, I would say. Then Barry Livingston, Diner, Good Morning Vietnam, Rain Man, Bugsy, Liberty Heights. Probably Rain Man, but Diner is also a very good film. Then Norman Jewison, In the Heat of the Night, Fiddler on the Roof, Moonstruck, The Thomas Crown Affair. Probably would choose the Pierce Brosnan remake of The Thomas Crown Affair. Steve McQueen's in the original. But yeah, Pierce Brosnan in The Thomas Crown Affair. Then we end with the three best here. save the best for last. First up we have, and that is what annoyed me, so I'm taking that off. Wes Craven, Last House on the Left, Nightmare, Serpent in the Rainbow, People Under the Stairs, and Scream. Of course, I'm going to choose Scream. Have a poster signed by most of the cast. So rest in peace, Wes Craven. Scream is a great, great trilogy. I believe they're trying to do a fifth one right now. I think Nev confirmed it. Then we get to Clint Eastwood, Play Misty for Me, The Outlaw Joseph Wells, Unforgiven, Bridges of Madison County. Probably between these, Play Misty for Me. Clint Eastwood, a great actor and a great director. $1 Million Baby, great film, but from that list, Play Misty for Me. Then, did you guess right? The best director of all time, Steven Spielberg. He was my childhood, and most of these films I've watched countless times. Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. See, that's a tough list right there. How do you choose one from these great films? Probably will choose Jurassic Park because that is such an iconic film and one of my favorite childhood films. But Saving Private Ryan, one of the best war films of all time. Jaws, of course. E.T., so iconic. So we end with the best, Steven Spielberg. So comment down below if you know the three I'm missing, and if I'm missing any more, please let me know. If you like this director's list, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Share with a movie lover, and also comment your favorite director, or out of this list, your favorite film of these directors, whether that's Steven Spielberg, Michael Mann, one of these listed. Comment down below your favorite film they've directed. Until next time, guys, keep collecting.